Now, y'all know usually I don't even comment, I don't make videos, I don't usually even address on my channel these kind of situations because I've consistently said that that's not what my channel was about. But for the I'm gonna break that little rule this one little time. That's why this video is gonna be a little bit different. And um and I'm going to try to word this so that, YouTube don't be like, no, 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 or whatever. So, we have George Floyd, 46, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we have this dude right here, okay, whose name is Derek Chauvin, Chauvin. It's shocking as shit, to say the least. And the reason I made this video, because y'all know I don't do this or whatever. This isn't my, this isn't my lane. However, the reason I made this video was not because of what this motherfucker did. The reason I'm making this video is because we have to be aware what this motherfucker did, the other 3 cops who were around him allowed him to do it. Okay? That's what pissed me off the most. Is it wasn't what he did per se. It's the fact that the people around him, the other officers around him who seen it happen, okay, they allowed it. At no point did someone say, hey, let up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just move your knee back a little bit. No one in just thought with their pure common sense, having your knee on the back of someone's neck as their face is down in the pavement and they're saying to you, I can't breathe. No one thought, hey, let's ask the cop to take his knee off the man's neck. Not one officer had that thought. Okay, now the mayor, Mayor Jacob Frey, or Fry, I don't know, F-R-E-Y, said, I support your decision 100% because the chief fired the officers involved in this. Okay, let's say that all 4 officers who was on camera doing this, okay, because 3 of them was on top of him, and then 1 of them was standing around, asking the people who were recording it, saying, hey, he can't breathe, get off of him. The one cop was just saying, hey, get back, motherfuckers, okay? Anyway, the mayor was commending the chief of police for firing the 4 officers. Like, it is the right decision for our city, the right decision for our community. It is the right decision for the Minneapolis Police Department. The technique that was used is not permitted. It's not a technique that our officers get trained on. And our chief has been very clear on that piece. There is no reason to apply that kind of pressure with the knee to someone's neck. Not only that, it's not even like they're even attempted to have any kind of human decency to not do it. Okay, that's what's crazy. And George was not being belligerent. He was not resisting. Nothing. None of that. Video shows he was, handcuffs, sitting on the side of the building. He was then led to the car, then taken to the grounds, and then he was held down with a knee to his neck for 5 minutes. The other cops around him did not flinch and say to him, you should move your knee off his neck. Because if no one was taught that move, why is no one saying, hey, you shouldn't do that? You shouldn't do that. Move your knee, partner. Move your knee, bruh. Move your knee, fellow dude in blue. No one's, and I think that's what aggravates me the most, is no one said that. So again, we have to be frustrated simply because, one, a black man, an innocent black man, has lost his life. And not only that, 4 officers who were supposed to be in the position to help and protect and serve and all that bullshit that we know most black folk don't even get. But none of them had the human decency to move the man's knee off the man's neck. And that is extremely frustrating because, again, we all have black brothers and cousins and nephews and husbands and boyfriends and all that stuff and fathers. Okay, we all have that. So I have four uncles. I have three uncles who live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I have three uncles. My mom's three brothers live in Minneapolis, and they have basically almost all my whole life. They have been living there, at least since I was a kid. But again, it makes you feel like, well, damn, like that could have been my uncle, because these motherfuckers just felt the need, to do some dumb shit. I don't know what needs to change. I don't know how we can even change it at this point, because every day we see people care less and less. And the crazy part about it is the way I look at things too when things like this happen, because it's definitely a war against African Americans. It's clear. And when one officer does something horrible, it's like, okay, we can at least blame that one officer. But when you see no one in the vicinity say, hey, don't do that, it's all of y'all. So even though the mayor commended the chief of police, I get he commended the chief of police. The chief of police needs to understand that 4 of your officers is fucked up individuals. So my thing is, what about the rest of them? Because if them 4 thought what he was doing was cool, I feel like the whole police department is some bullshit. Okay? Because again, no one thought what he was doing in that moment was wrong, because no one stops him. And that's the bad part about, these cops or whatever, is that we have to not only watch out for the one bad apple, we have to watch out for the apples in that bunch of bad apples. This wasn't an accident or anything. You purposely put your knee on someone's neck and knew what you was doing. Purposely. And then ignored. You didn't even, you ignored. Girl. It's fucked up. That... it's fucked up, and we just have to pray and wish positivity and love and light to the family of George Floyd. Again, he was only 46 years old, and I don't know this man at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him at all and everything, so I don't know his background. I don't know nothing. What I do know is what is being said is he didn't do shit wrong. He definitely didn't do anything wrong to deserve to be dead right now. And that's the fucked up part. But again, we as a community have to look out for one another, and I am thankful that people around the situation recorded the whole thing, because we all know when there is not video proof, it's even harder to get anything to happen. It's hard to get convictions without video proof at all, okay? And sometimes we know people like to mind their business, but we as a people, what we need, the one thing we have to do now, we have to protect each other. So if you see something going on, if you see something happening from a safe distance, make sure to record it. Just in case, because we never want it to be a situation where this happens and there's no proof, and 4 punk ass, racist ass, I don't care about the black man life cops get let off without nothing going on. The next thing that needs to happen, they all need to be brought up on charges. It's great that they're fired. Yes, I'm happy about that. They need to be charged. Point blank, period. And then, they were kind of not rioting, but they were reacting to the situation. So we seen protesters out wreaking havoc. But you can't keep fucking with us and think some people is not going to retaliate in any kind of way. I ain't saying it's right or it's wrong. But if you keep poking the bear's going to attack you. And that's the reason, stop poking bears. Let everybody live in peace. Period. Okay? I don't feel bad for them cops' cars windows getting busted. I don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad for cops lose their job. I don't care. I hope they lose their jobs, their pensions, their houses, their cars, it all. I hope they all become homeless. And the reason I say this because if you don't care about someone's life and their livelihood, why should we give a fuck about yours?